What's up, y'all? It's Roski today, and I'm back with another video. I know I've been gone for a long time on this channel. It's only been 2 days, but that's a long time for me. But anyway, we're getting back consistent on this channel. But today's video is going to be about building unshakable purpose. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ryan. I'm a 17-year-old content creator and a 17-year-old clothing brand owner. And I basically just give y'all my philosophy on things I learned in life, things I think could really benefit y'all and really important for y'all to know. So, with all that being said, I'm not going to chit chat too much longer, man. Hope y'all enjoy, but let's get straight into the video. All right, y'all. So, it's new here, but I have my whiteboard, and the first step of building an unshakable purpose that I got for y'all is your why. Your why is super, super important. And your why, I have it at number one because I feel like when it comes to building this unshakable purpose that you want to have, this purpose that, you feel like, okay, boom, I know what I'm doing now. I know why I'm doing it. You really have to find your why. And your why can be a multitude of things. Your why can be multiple things. You don't just have to choose one why, but you have to have one why that really sticks out to you, and then the rest could come along with it. Like some people why may be their children if you have kids and you're watching this. Your why to keep on working, keep on pushing. If you're in college or whatever and you have a kid, you had a kid early, you're like, man, that's my why to keep on going. Or your why could be, okay, boom, I didn't really have good stuff as a kid, so now that's why I'm gonna keep on pushing and what I want to do with this content or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. The why is super important, and the why is the foundation block of the whole thing. And when I doing these type of videos, I want to implement too on like how to really get your why, find your why. And finding your why, it's a simple process, but it can be complicated too. Finding your why, the main thing is you literally have to sit alone. And you're literally just going to have to find, why do I do the things I do? Why do I want this to happen? You can write it down on a piece of paper. You can keep it mental or whatever. And you need to remember that every time it comes to you doing this. That's one thing I realized, and that's why I've been so consistent. Now, obviously, I missed them last 2 days, so y'all probably like, what you mean? But on my other channel, I've been posting every day because I have a why, and that just keeps me consistent, keeps me disciplined in whatever I'm doing. And I feel like that's a major, major stepping block when it comes to building your unshakable purpose and whatever it may be in. You know what I'm saying? So that's really simple, honestly, with that part. But now let's get into step number two. Step number two is it's a good step, really good step. I think it's definitely worthy of the number 2 spot. But let's get into it. All right, y'all, YouTube. For number 2, what I got for y'all is struggle, man. And struggle is very, very important. And I'm going to say it in 2 different aspects of what you're doing, right? So, boom, let's say you got somebody that's, they struggled a lot as they was younger and they not having the most confidence, or they struggle with multiple different aspects. So when it's time for them to do something different or do something new, they always have that little, I don't want to say trauma. Well, it could be considered trauma. I'm not deflating nobody's trauma, but it could be considered trauma. And they have that trauma about like not completing or not succeeding in something. You know what I'm saying? Struggle is very important because what you have to realize is that, bro, the struggle is what's going to make you. Like, one thing I can personally say for me, like the struggle that I've been through, and I'm just talking like a basic standpoint with YouTube and things like that. The struggle I've been on, getting low views, not having the most subscribers, and all that, and me powering through that, it's helped me powering through where I'm at now, and I'm grateful for the position I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the aspect of somebody that ain't never went through struggle before, and I want to say you have to be prepared for struggle. And what I mean prepared for struggle, you can't let struggle knock you off the path of what you want to be in. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying bring unnecessary struggle onto you, but what I'm saying is that you have to acknowledge that struggle is probably going to come. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're starting a business, you're probably going to struggle with finances sometimes. You might have a tight budget sometimes. You might go broke trying to make this work sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of the struggle. But once you get past that struggle, it builds you for this unshakable purpose that I'm talking about. Because once you build past that struggle, you start to realize, bro, you kind of are, I don't want to say invincible because nobody's invincible, but your mindset is like, bro, I can get past anything. And that's the mindset you have to get when it comes to trying to build unshakable purpose in this world, in this life that we're in. You know what I'm saying? So definitely struggle is definitely worth it at the number 2 spot. And honestly, when it comes to, I don't want to say getting struggle because I don't want y'all to get that from the video that I'm trying to say y'all need to get struggle. What I'm saying is what I want y'all to really do is instead of getting struggle, like be prepared for it to come. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that struggle ain't the end of the world is basically going to be how you get over this hump when it comes to building your unshakable purpose. You have to remember, bro, the day is going to come tomorrow if you bless, but 9 times out of 10, let me not say 9 times out of 10, but like, I'm saying, like, the day is going to come tomorrow. Like, you struggling today is not going to be the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? If you're waking up another day, you could come and fix whatever your struggle is that you're having. And that's one thing I feel like a lot of people need to hear. Just because you may have had a struggle, you may have gone broke off of any business or anything like that, that don't mean it's the end of the world. I done went broke on my business so many times. But look, I continue to come up and wake another day. As long as God's waking me up, I'm gonna continue to make what I'm doing work. You know what I'm saying? And get past that initial struggle, because that can't hold me down forever. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that y'all really need to know in that type of aspect when it comes to building unshakable purpose. You know, but with all that being said, we about to get into the last 2 tips. And the last 2 tips, I think, are the most important tips, most vital tips y'all will ever see on a YouTube video about purpose or anything self-improvement. Is going to be 2 of the most important things. So get your popcorn ready, get your notebook ready if you haven't already, and take these last 2 down for sure. But let's get into it. All right, YouTube, what I got for y'all for number 3, I have mastery up there. And I don't even know how to speak how important mastery is. Now, when it comes to mastery, what that means is whatever your purpose is, whatever you think your purpose is or what you want to do. Say your purpose is helping people, you want to do that by becoming a doctor. You have to become a master at being a doctor. The skills a doctor needs, you need to become a master at that. And yes, it will take time, and that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to come all in one night where you're going to master something. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be over time, and it's going to be reps too. It's going to be reps that you have to take. And that's one thing that I did with YouTube. Not saying I mastered YouTube. I'm nowhere near master it yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm far on my way too, because in my systems that I have on a daily, I'm constantly making sure that I'm learning about content, I'm learning about the clothing brand, I'm learning about drop shipping, I'm learning about running ads, whatever I want to do. I make sure I'm learning about it and continue to master it. You know what I'm saying? To really get my message out there, my what's the word? My purpose, like, I mean, not saying clothes is like my purpose, but the things I do, I'm putting into my clothes, and the things I want to bring out to the world with my clothes is my purpose. So I have to make sure on all elements that I'm getting mastered on the whole game of it. You know what I'm saying? And I like to say this a lot with clothes. Like, clothes, you have to master a lot of skills, and you have to really implement it into your whole process on how you go about things. That's one thing I realized when it comes to clothes, and it goes for anything in life. Like, mastery is very important, bro. Never discredit mastery. I think, oh, mastery ain't nothing. No, you have to be mastering of a lot of skills to be successful, or anything to really meet your max potential when it comes to reaching your purpose or anything like that. And the ways to get mastery, honestly, like I said, daily systems, and make sure you do things within your daily system, such as getting knowledge from YouTube. You can get courses. I'm not too fond of that. I feel like a couple people scamming on courses, but it's worth the risk. You know, some courses are good out there. So you have that. And taking reps every day. That's one thing I do too. Like with YouTube, I'm taking reps every day. You know, that helps me master the craft of YouTube. And soon, maybe even months from now, y'all gonna start seeing some crazier things happen on my videos, and certain different aspects of things that didn't happen at this point in time, because as the days go on, I'm continuing to get better 1%, continuing to master the craft of content. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my goals, and one of the things that I'm generally trying to do. So it'd be like, boom, getting 1% better every day is better than jumping from 20% one day and not doing nothing the rest of the month. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that, bro. Mastery is very important. Mastery really might be better than the last tip, but nah, I think the last tip a little bit better. I'm not even gonna lie. But mastery is definitely important. It's definitely major important, and major about it. But now let's get into the last step. And the last step is, I'm gonna open up some of y'all eyes up to this. You know, because a lot of people may not think of it like this, but I think of it like this, and I think it's important that y'all think about it like this. So with all that being said, let's get into the last tip. No more talking. Y'all ready for the last tip? Drum roll, please. And for the last tip, we have environment. Y'all probably can't see it because I had to fit it in there, but environment, bro. Now, I'm gonna just put this out there. When it comes to environment, it's low key. It's low key like it's different levels, and it really depends on who you are as a person. Because like with me, environment, like the environment I'm in right now, I'm not gonna say it's really like content friendly, like content oriented for real, compared to some other places. But I don't let that really affect me too much, if that makes sense, because I feel like environment's good because environment brings more motivation, motivation to really start, building towards your purpose. But one thing I'm do is I'm able to take motivation from a lot of things, but not everybody's like me, and this video is tended to everybody. So environment is very much a good thing, and that's why I say you gotta look at it like, say if you're trying to become a doctor, I always bring this up. If you're trying to become a doctor, or you're trying to do accounting or finance, bro, that's why you have college. You have that environment of people that's on the same time that you're on. You know what I'm saying? Of you're in that space where people are trying to learn the same thing, and y'all all had the same amount. Like some people may have a different journey, overall endpoint, but y'all have like a decent like trail of where you want to go with life and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody has that. You feel me? But one thing I'm gonna urge my viewers to do, especially my younger viewers, is this: say if you're somebody watching this video from Montana or North Dakota or South Dakota or anywhere like that, bro, and you don't have crazy amount of funds right now, but you really like, okay, I need to change my environment. This ain't worthy of my my content or my brand. This is mainly for my entrepreneurs that's in that state. Now, yes, it is possible to make it within them states, but a way you can possibly get out of it, especially if you're younger, college, bro. And I'm not going to college because, like I said, I don't want to say I'm different, but like, bro, my mindset is different where I don't have to be in certain states. Like, I get inspiration from anything. But say you're in that states and you know that's really hindering your success, do what you have to do in school right now. So boom, when you get out of school, bro, you can kind of pick your location geographically and where you want to be. Even if you don't finish and get your degree, you still can have that that geographical location that's good for you. Like, let's say this, you're doing clothes and you always want to go to Atlanta. Atlanta always been like a place on your mind. Like, boom, I know if I was in Atlanta, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that, I'll be doing this. Use college and stuff as an advantage to get to that ass point of your life. Now, like I said, me is a little bit different because I get inspiration through the internet. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, the internet, I could be on the internet and that shows me I need to be working. But some people are not like that. Some people, they have to be around that environment. So if you're one of those people, and be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. That's one of the most important things. You have to be honest with yourself. If you're not one of those people, then go ahead and do that geographic location thing. I'm telling you, I've seen it work wonders for certain people. So go ahead and do it if you can. And ways to really get your environment better. Honestly, bro, it's hard because like, some of us don't have control over our environment that we be in. But the best way I could say it is this: say if you're like in a country somewhere, bro, and you have a big town around you, bro, start driving out to that big town to certain events they may have. They may have networking events over there. They may have, you're doing clothes, they may have clothing pop-up shops and things like that. So you can really get your mind going and knowing what's possible and really meet like-minded people, because I feel like that is important. You know what I'm saying? To meet like-minded people. But me, I really do it through the internet. Now, quite frank, I'm gonna just say it like this: it could be where I'm from too. So when I moved, it wasn't like a crazy transition for real. Like, I already know it was possible type because I done seen it. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. That would have benefit me, of course, but it's not really too necessary for me. But yeah, man, environment is very important, and that's really the way to help your environment. Or if you don't want to do that route, save up some money, go move to that location that you want to move in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you can do it like that. You can do a multitude of ways, bro. But environment is a lot of things, bro. Create your environment how you need it. You know what I'm saying? To you. But with all that being said, that's going to end today's video off. I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. My day back. I'm going to start implementing more longer form content for y'all. I've been doing 5-minute videos and things like that. I'm like, bro, stop it. But with all that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. That's going to wrap it up. I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. And yeah, if you're new here, click that subscribe button for me, that like. and that comment button for me. But with all that being said, I'm gone. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.